first time you played through, you repeated this first section. You went A, B, A, C. But it's okay. There are no more rhythm issues, which is great. As far as like, you know, wrong notes or something like that, there's just a little bit of insecurity there at the end of the first section, right? When you do this. And the second time, whatever has to happen. So that's a little bit insecure, but I think you will get that. A little bit of things here in the middle section, also a few little details that I have to do. Overall, now I feel you're much more in control, knowing what you have to do. What has to stay is this kind of automatic pilot on which you can rely, or a muscle memory, or a musical image that guides you through the piece, and that you can be more free to enjoy and move around with the tempo, and especially with the dynamics to get them a little bit more, you know, up and down. So once again, from the beginning, we won't spend too much time on this one today. Crescendo, go now for it. Go forward. Relax. Very good. Now drive it even more forward. Even more crescendo, that's it. Yeah, don't drop it there. I told you this time when you keep that, yeah, let's play this. And now you turn into intro. Yeah, play me from, it's the second time. More crescendo towards E. Keep it there. Now you turn. That's it. Crescendo. Okay, when you go this. Keep it loud. Keep that very tense. more time, because you need more time to get those 2, 3, 4 down. So make a ritardando prior to it. Now, so you stretch it enough that accommodates the time you need to get this chord. Yeah, but for that time to be kind of natural sounding, rather than appearing like, you know, oh, wait a second, let me get my fingers down, oh, now I go.
Yeah.
That's what I got the impression the first time I heard you. But if you need that much time, what happens is you simply make enough ritardando before it. Da 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 da. Bam, da, yeah, whatever you need at this point. And the fingers get faster and faster, so you can shrink it. So once again. And here. So the same thing here. So also take your time, because this one is the one you need more time, but later on, you know, as much the time you took here, you can give it back.
Okay.
So 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. But what you cannot do is 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, and you know, that's hiccup. We don't know when you're going to come for it. So. Which one is that one? That's it. And go on. Okay, so here's this little trick. For the transition, you play this. You wait for the chord to grab it, and then you play everything. What I do in situations like this, I always anticipate the bass, and I play this bass down on a beat when it has to be, and then this, so you can kind of bounce up it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's again that hiccup.
Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah. Definitely.
Hold on, everybody. No. So play me this. Yeah. Yeah, take time. Yeah, that's it. And then you have time. But don't repeat the bass. It simply, what it does is it places the bass on a beat, the chords are slightly delayed, but rhythmically everything is there. Everything becomes more like you know, united and together instead of that hiccup. The other thing is, you need really to cut that bass. You have this E ringing before it, because it's an E major, huh? And then you play this A, you play the rest of the chord. After you play the chord, go and stop that 6th string. Look at my thumb. So you play. That's it. It stops the E. Yeah. Just have to be a little bit better. Show me that. Everything is there. That's it. It worked. Same thing. Huh? Now, don't forget that you have a bass here. I circled it last time. I'm circling it again.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, but then again, when you play E, you have to stop A. So it's all the time, you know, you have to take care of those open bases. Now, not the rest stroke. Don't go with the feeling of a rest stroke. Play me free stroke and intentionally play. No.
Oh, okay.
No, not the rest stroke. Play free and then make another movement to stop the fifth. That's it. Then play the fifth. That's it. Yeah. So that's what happens. Stop fifth there at that point.
Okay.
When you play that E major chord, da dee da dee. So you play this here.
Okay.
You play the sixth, you stop the fifth.
Okay.
You play the fifth, you stop the sixth, etc. All the time like that. Because before that you had everything in the E major chord. Everything is under E. Sorry, here's E. Dee da. You have to stop them there. Here, I also stop it there.
Okay.
Just look at my thumb. Look at what the thumb is doing. So it has ability, you know, because it's not playing as fast as the other fingers. The other fingers are moving for so many other. So the thumb has to take care of these bases. It has to stop. Otherwise, it becomes messy. It becomes harmonically messy. Yeah? But slowly. Listen. First of all, now we are changing. So again, you have to go back to the speed of thought. Sorry, speed of speech.
Okay.
Not your tempo. So you have to bass, chord, stop the sixth. Like that. Stop the fifth, because you had stop the sixth. You see, and the thumb is already there for that bass. After you place it, it sits on a sixth. It's there waiting for you to play. You stop the fifth.
Ah.
There it sits for when you play it again. That's it. Leave it there, leave it. Leave it there, because it starts from that. That's it.
Okay.
And then you go. No. It doesn't start from that bass.
It starts from B.
Yeah, it starts from B. Yeah. Because E was part of the chord before. Go on. So just a little bit slow so that you can really know ahead of time. I have to do this, now I have to do this, now I have to do that. Only like that will you learn.
Okay.
If you are trying to play too fast, too soon, no way.
Yeah.
Once again. Bass. Yeah. Chord, stop. Play, stop the fifth. You are there. That's it. Go on. Make me better ritardando. Ta di da 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bring the tempo down to the new tempo.
Okay, to
Understand?
the
Bring it down. Yeah.
Okay, to
Maybe
the
this.
second.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're still not grabbing this one in time.
Yeah.
This instance, we need all fingers together. You can't put 1, 3, oh, let me get
Yeah.
the 4 later on. You don't have time for that. They all have to come down. Play me this 4. Yeah. And then down together. Yeah, we're still not. Play me the F. Okay. The guitar is going coming up. As you go down. And once you do this, on the way down, the fingers already have to acquire the shape of this. Because that's what's happening, yeah, that's what's happening every time you go. You're getting your, you're getting your fingers in the shape of that major chord before you squeeze.
Yeah.
So they're there and just pop. So the same for the second chord. Yeah, you have to get into that shape as you go down. The fingers are shaping it. Yeah, that's it. So just get into that shape. So here you shape the left hand fingers for the chord. So what happens, you know, like when we work right hand, and we often I talked about planting, like you do this, what happens? One finger plays, instead of staying in the air and doing nothing, the next finger comes and uses that time to prepare. The same analogy is for the left hand. When you move from position to position, you don't go like, oh, let me get here, what do I have to do now? Ah, get in this shape. You use the time
To prepare.
yeah, for the fingers to get slowly into that shape. So when you're down, when your arm brings the fingers down, they're already above the strings they have to play.
Okay, we'll try it.
Slowly shape. Yeah. Don't look for the fret. Don't put your mind on the fret that you have to go. Put your mind on the shape. No, maybe this. And go into. That's not it. Your fourth finger is staying like this. Your fourth finger has to come underneath. You see? Underneath your third. Yes. Yes. You feel that?
Yes.
That's it. That's what has to happen in the left. Fine. Go on. There would be repeat, but then let's go on. Go for it. Very expressive. Go for the. It was a little bit too much. That's why I get smack. Once again. Very good. Now, one little detail. When you make a vibrato, it's great that you play, but don't stop it. Don't go like, and then stop. Because when, no. Yeah, keep it ringing. Keep vibrato throughout. That's it. Even here. Not too much though, you know. Yeah. Vibrato should never, like if you have the note at a certain level, volume-wise, right, in certain dynamics, vibrato should never come above it. It becomes like you know. But give a little bit more of time for the notes to start, and then add the vibrato. Piano. Back in the tempo. Take time, go for it. Forte, fortissimo. Go for it. Watch the forte. Back. Wait there, and then. Back the tempo. Back. That's it. Give back the di-di-da-da. Don't think it, don't think it. Go for it.
Okay.
If you give the time here, go for it. Yeah. Play this. No. Between this one and this one, more time. This whole section. Still here. No. It's not that. It's between this G. Once you hit this, the whole hand has to come into shape for this. Yeah, we discussed that. So the same thing that you needed, this time to get the fingers in. You can't be on a G like this. These fingers being out of shape for the next chord. So when you come. Slower once again. And stretch now. Bam. B. Yeah. Stretch. These two. Dum, dee, dee, dee. That's it. That's working. Yeah, go on. First one.
Oh,
yeah? Play that. Just play. The first time around was this.
And now it's with open.
Yeah, now you have the first measure.
I'm thinking way
And then, yeah, it's this. And then you're still thinking for the fourth to come down a C sharp. Three chords. The first one is the same. Play the first one. Both thumbs are the the same. The second time, what's the second chord? The first time, what's the third chord? Now play me the first time around. Second time.
Way too much.
Once you know, you know. That's it. No guessing. Good work. Good work.